What's up, guys? My name is Khan, and we're back today with more Scrap Mechanic, and oh my god, Scrap Mechanic got an update. Like, I literally woke up, and I saw, and they were like, guys, there's an update. We have a surprise update. They call it the Physics and Wedges update. Like, what? It's been like 2 years, and they say Chapter 2 is still coming, but then they also finally drop. This is what we want. We just want regular updates. That's all we want. Little things. We're cool. Anyway, I'm going to read through the update notes. It's really, really quick. Hey, Mechanics, we got a surprise update for you to the Physics and Wedges update. Blah, 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 chapters in development. Yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, improved physics. This update brings a major overhaul to the physics system, unlocking new possibilities and significantly reducing lag. Creations can now collide with each other, and loose items can be thrown and or stacked in large amounts. Sorry, I'm trying to talk without letting, like, the adrenaline, you know, make my sentences run on too quick. I'm trying to keep it under control here. Our team has worked hard to optimize the physics in Scrap Mechanic, tackling this challenge head on. While the performance boost will vary depending on your hardware, these improvements should make a noticeable difference. However, this update doesn't fix issues with large, super complex creations lagging within themselves, as that's a separate issue we're still addressing. So this update is specifically physics of objects colliding with each other, I guess. So we'll set up an experiment. I want to set up their experiment where we just take like 100 haybots and have them all bounce on a piston platform and see what happens with that. New worlds will be smart physics. Okay, great. Created a new world, wedges. They've also added the wedges as a new building block. All block materials will have a wedge version, which is cool. Network optimizations, which is fantastic. So hopefully we can get rid of some of that multiplayer jitter stuff. That'll be great. Playing with friends is smoother than ever. And then new updated parts. They have a bunch of new parts. The Farmbot target part lets you create your very own shooting range, and the window with curtains adds extra flair to your builds by allowing you to open and close them. Some spaceship parts in creative mode that were previously only available in survival mode. Yeah. Next chapter, cool. Anyway, Scrap Mechanic got an update. I don't really care. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna first of all take a look at all these new wedges. So Scrapman is gonna just, oh my god, they're scalable. Let's go, finally! Holy moly, that's the greatest thing in the world. We have scalable wedges now. That's the max scalable size, it seems. How do they delete? Oh, they literally delete as one giant thing. That is fantastic. So all the different block materials are also scalable. Now, what if I scale a cardboard one? No, that's not, hold on. This is the cardboard one, yeah. I bet you if I shoot this, the whole thing disappears as one explosion. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so if you wanted to make a whole cardboard wedge thing, you'd have to do them, yeah, you'd have to do them individually. That makes sense to me, honestly. That's not a huge deal. Okay, cool. They said the Farmbot targeting thing. I'm not versed. I have thousands of hours in Scrap Mechanic. But, you know, a lot of these, you know, intricate pipe parts and stuff, I'm not going to be able to tell you if they were new or old. Oh, alarm clock. That, I can tell you, is definitely... Does that do anything? Is there any... There's no logic in that? You know, it's just a thing. Hold on, let me rearrange this a little bit. Farmbot target thing. The wedges is like... I mean, Scrapman's just going to love it to all ends of the earth. But the Farmbot target... Okay, that's broken microwave, broken that. Yeah, that's just stuff from, like, the parts from the ships. We gotta build, we're gonna build ourselves a little piston thing, and we're gonna bounce, like, 100 haybots. Window with blinds, here we go. These are the other piece that they said they added. So if I press that, how does that... Oh, it's a logic trigger. Oh, okay. So we got some windows. This is nice. This is especially for hide-and-seek maps. Oh my... Okay, wait, how do I... there's no attachment point. I can't put a switch on that. Can I... Is that attached now? Does that count? It does. Perfect. All right, cool. Well, that's nice. Oh, that one's like a shutter. Is it? That one's like... Oh, okay, no, it's a vertical blind, and the other one's a horizontal blind. That's awesome. For hide and seek and stuff, that's gonna be... You can have all these different hiding spots with windows built into the... That's cool. What does the back of it look like? Okay, it's like little gears and stuff. That's nice. That's a nice little feature. We got oh, Farmbot. Oh, this is what he means by Farmbot. Oh, it's a target. Oh, that's so cool. So you can make a shooting range where they flip. I for some reason I was thinking it was like a target, like a logic targeting block or something. Okay, that's nice that it's a target. But there's no way for me to measure. I guess it's just if you want to make a shooting range. We also have farmers. There's No logic trigger on these though. It would be really cool, and like I know this is just me being. There's an update, guys. I'm trying really hard. I'm not gonna make any criticisms yet. We're gonna test the multiplayer later, obviously. You know, I gotta record multiplayer with the boys later, so it's gonna be super exciting to see how that goes because we've actually haven't recorded it yet this week. And, you know, we're going to have an actual multiplayer physics update. So that should be exciting. So you guys will have to stay tuned for that. I'm trying not to be negative, but it would be super cool. They added these target blocks, which is sick. But it would be super cool. And we could do this ourselves with, like, sensors. Like, we could put a sensor bank right here and look up and see spuds hitting it. But it would be cool if these had a logic connection. And whenever they detected a hit, you know, then they would output a logic signal. Because then you could actually make a shooting range that, you know, counts your score, right? I mean, we could do it, like I said, we can do it with sensors and stuff, but anyway, that's the targets. Okay, so time for us to build something that actually just makes stuff freak out. So really simple, what we're gonna do, we're gonna build ourselves a frame, and then we're gonna put some pistons on the frame, and then we're gonna make a whole slab of wood bounce on the piston frame, essentially, and pulse really, really quickly. And in doing that, we're gonna then spawn, you know, like 1,000,000 haybots on top of that, and see if we can, you know, make the universe explode with just way too many haybots. This is like the easiest way I can think to test the physics. They've added all these wedges, they've changed the order of where the parts are. Like there's a bunch of the pistons used to be like right up here with the logic, and now they're down here. Yeah, I'm very confused. I'm gonna have to actually get used to it. Little subtle things that you don't realize your brain picks up on, and then, you know, you just realize something's in the wrong spot. It's like if you're in your house and someone puts your keys in the wrong spot or something, you know? We're gonna weld this to the ground, obviously, when we're done, so it doesn't move. And then we're just gonna put like a piston in each corner and then bounce the whole, no, actually, I'm gonna put the pistons in one because we're gonna wanna put a glass border on the outside, and I don't want the glass border attached to the, we're basically just making a giant like shaker, and we're gonna just shake as many haybots as possible. Normally the game would explode. So if we go into the physics options, I guess smart recommended. That's the new physics quality, supposedly. So who knows? We'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna just do this. It's gonna go across like so. And we're gonna connect this to all these. And then we're gonna set the pistons to just freak out. And hopefully that'll work. And then we're gonna try and just spawn 1,000,000 haybots on top of this. Let's see, we can do, first of all, no aggro. So aggro's off, so now the haybots that we spawn won't try and all target towards me, the player. So that command still works, that's awesome. I can't believe there's an update. Like, this is what I want from Scrap Mechanic. Just give us, you know, small updates. Even if it's just wedge blocks, you added a new block here, you added a new thing here. Hey, we fixed this physics bug. Hey, we fixed that multiplayer bug. Fantastic. Love you guys for it. That's like the best thing you could possibly do. I literally, it was so funny. I went upstairs to tell my wife, I said, hey, I have to go. I just logged onto my computer and realized Scrap Mechanic has an update. So I've got to go make this video like right now on this update because I can't believe it exists. And she's like, oh my God, it's a Christmas miracle. All right, here we go. So this is exactly what we're going to do. Perfect. And then we're going to weld this to the ground. And just, you know, this is going to be, it's going to be a party right here. So there we go. So that's that. And now, theoretically, if I put a switch onto these, I guess I have to be able to access them. But if I put a switch onto them and we set them to just like fastest and a range of 1, the whole thing should just constantly pulse up and down, right? Unless they fix that. If they change that too as part of the physics, that would be very interesting. But usually this happens because the speed of a piston is based on like a time interval or whatever. So when you try and send it to go a certain distance, like a very short distance in a very short amount of time, it can't really get there. Yeah, so that didn't change. So that's perfect. Can I go 2 and make this a little more aggressive? Yeah, that's better. That's nice. See, that'll get some real, okay, so now we're gonna go up top and we'll just build ourselves another little nice platform here. And, you know, theoretically we should be able to just bounce a bunch of haybots and they should explode, right? Like this, normally it's funny, I guess I could turn the physics down. Oh, that's true. We could just turn the physics to regular. And then smart, okay, so let's go to smart physics. Let's get a bunch of them bouncing first here. So let's get that going. There we go. Turn you on. Perfect. Let's get some haybot capsules. Oh god, I gotta find everything every time here. They didn't add spawners into this though. There's spawners in the challenge mode, I think, right? Like spawner, yeah, there's no spawner in, so I can go haybot capsule, I guess, or I can just go capsule. They still only have the capsules in multiplayer, in creative. It would be cool to have the spawners. In challenge mode, you have those spawner blocks that let you spawn up to 3 at a time from the same block. But anyway, we can just do this. And then, you know, we can just grab a spud gun, I guess. I could just use the command pop capsules as well, but this works just as easy. Right, I forgot that's gonna kill them. All right, I spawned in a mod. I spawned in the character spawner mod, so I can actually, like, do this. Yeah, that's much better. Half of them seem to be going out. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine. So there, you know, so there, okay, so that, we found the limit of the lag. Right, so, it's not bad. It's going down to like 40 FPS. Look at all the ones on the sides cheering. They're literally, oh my god, they're cheering for it too. Look at this, look at It's actually not bad. Like, I'm surprised this isn't exploding yet. What we're gonna do, I'm just gonna keep spawning a bot. Like, okay, I need to, yeah, we need to deal with, guys. We need to. We're like watching them all bounce up and down. Now, specifically, they said the physics. The only reason I'm doing this experiment specifically is I remember seeing the devs in a tweet a long time ago posting how, like, you know, they bounced a bunch of bots and it didn't explode. And actually, it's amazing. As soon as they're all off the grid, like, it's really, it is pretty flawless. I can just keep spawning more of them. If you put it on advanced, they don't, like, they don't bounce? I don't know, I filled it up with haybots. We're on advanced physics, and they're not... Hold on, what if I just switch it back to smart real quick? Yeah, they instantly... What? Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so it instantly stopped lagging. Like, it was at, like, 15 FPS before on advanced physics. That's so weird. So if I, like, I'll fill this up on smart physics. Here we go. So we'll fill this up. I have a frame rate counter in the top corner there. Just, it's locked at 60 normally, but like, okay, so there you go. See, it drops to like 18, 17, right? This is on advanced, or on the smart physics. We've just got a whole ton of bots. And now if we go to advanced physics, it doesn't change, okay. But if I try and start this up, they don't really bounce. Oh, they kind of do. It's still super laggy. And then eventually, once they all start dying, then it did. I don't know how much. Okay, you know what? We need to do another experiment. All right, I have a train track, and I'm going to put this train on it because the dev said that the physics between creations is improved, right? And trains have always been notoriously laggy in Scrap Mechanic. But this train, like, this is connected, right? So that's not correct. We're going to fix these cars and put them on an actual link and pin. Because that's what the devs are saying. It's not like one big physical creation hasn't, you know, that'll still lag. They haven't fixed that yet, but the locks between creations won't. So theoretically, actually, we don't even really need to link these cars together. I can just shove them all. So let's just duplicate this and put, like, you know, a couple cars in the line to start. Make sure we're on the advanced physics, smart physics. We are. Okay, so let's put a car here, right? Let's do our control test first. We'll do, like, I don't know, I don't know how laggy this is gonna get, honestly. We'll put it back to advanced physics, the regular physics, and we'll do like 5 cars or something and see if that explodes or not. Or maybe let's just go for broke and do 10 cars. Because again, it was always a lag issue when you collided a bunch of creations with a bunch of other creations. And oops, there we go. Let's see if this is actually fixed now. Because if it is, you know, train worlds just got a whole lot better. In Scrap Mechanic, you could only ever build a train with like 1 or 2 cars. And a lot of the time people would build like super complicated locomotives, which again, that won't be fixed if you make like a super complicated train. But you know, supposedly you only ever were able to pull like 1 car, and then that was it. And then the whole game would explode. So theoretically, this won't happen anymore? I don't know. Let's find out. So there we go. Okay. That's what, 8 cars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 7 cars. I don't know, let's see what happens. Let's go options, let's go advanced physics, let's go regular physics here. And let's see if this lags at all. if we just try and shove through them. This isn't anything fancy. It's just an electric train. This was from like a Newbie Pro or something. Yeah, so look at already. Like, it dies. 10 FPS, 6 FPS. And this is just me shoving cars together. 4 FPS. Okay, let's stop. Oh, good lord. Old physics, okay? Let's go to new smart physics and see. Back. Resume. And it's 60 FPS. Are you serious? Oh my god, and I'm derailing cars. This is 60 FPS? Let's go! Okay, now it's down to 40 because I derailed one. It's so much better, though. I'm literally shoving cars through each other. Look at all the collisions happening. It's 50. Like, yeah, it still lags occasionally, but it was dead before. Like, dead in the water, 5 FPS dead. We're just shoving stuff. Look at this, just derailing everything. Oh my, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. They literally, like, I mean, yeah, they fixed, honestly, they fixed the collision physics. We could make a whole car. So we could probably pull, like, maybe 6 or 7 cars consistently with a train. No issue, I don't think. We could probably pull, like, a car with a load on it. No issue. This is so, I can't believe this. This is so good. That's okay, hold on. Let's take our train. Let's re-rail it on the other side. Let's just shove through all this stuff. I can't believe that they actually, that's unbelievable. I woke up, I can't believe that there's an update, first of all. Still blown away that there's an update. And it's a minor update, don't get me wrong. Well, no, it's major. Like, it's any update is major. But, like, this update is, like, in terms of number of blocks added, let's say, it's not like it's the whole of Chapter 2, but this is amazing. This is the coolest thing. This is exactly what I wanted in terms of an update, because the physics collisions has always been an issue, and now it's just not. And now I'm really excited to see what the multiplayer network performance is like. I mean, like I said, we're recording multiplayer later, so I'm excited to see how that goes, and I'm stuck. Okay, we still didn't fix no, we're good, never mind. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Go check out, Scrap Mechanic on Steam if you haven't. I mean, this is what we do. We play Scrap Mechanic. It's kind of obvious. But yeah, this is insane. I can't believe how good that is. The physics is great. If you have any other physics experiments you think would be good for testing the update, I mean, let me know. I'm down to try it. Right now, like, obviously, scalable wedges. I don't know too much about other parts, like I said, but it's exciting to see that the devs are updating the game again. And, oh my god, we can now, I kind of want to build a train world. I'd have to lay out all these tracks, like make a custom terrain track world. There's terrain assets, right? Track assets, and then we'd have to lay out a world for it. Here's narrow gauge over here. But we could make a train world and have switches and trains and then actually do train stuff now because we can actually pull cars and they don't lag out. Well, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. I'm like burnt out now from excitement. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna get this much adrenaline until, like, they release Chapter 2, I guess.